Hey Clashers, this is Mickett, and I'm your host today with some quick thoughts on natural attacking level in wars. Since we really get this question a lot, I thought it'd be good to put together some thoughts on who to attack in war, ranking, and upgrading troops and defenses. Although I'm not actually going to have time to be able to unpack each of these in more depth, I'll give a few thoughts which hopefully people can find helpful. As a side note, it's surprising how many even regular Clashers don't seem to grasp this concept, so if you can recognize how this works, you'll be way ahead of most Clashers. Now, to clarify, I'm really talking about competitive warring, not clans that simply go as high as they can to loot, etc., but clans that are striving to maximize their war stars and therefore are attacking smartly and going for 3-star victories. In a war, you can attack around a certain level on your opponent's roster. I'm just going to define this as your natural attacking level. Since the matching algorithm matches largely based on the war loot value of each base, this natural attacking level is generally somewhat near to your own ranking on your clan's war roster. Quite a few things can affect your natural attacking level for any given war, of course. Some are outside your control, but some are within your control. Outside your control is really something like an uneven matchup, either up or down. The thing we should really focus on, though, are the things inside your control. Two that I'm thinking of are your attacking skill and the ratio of your offensive capability to your defensive ranking. Let's start with the hardest one to quantify, your attacking skill. Obviously, some people are just better than others. They've either played longer, they've practiced more, etc. This is something only experience can help you with, although I have recommended to many that you can increase your experience by practicing more. Always attack twice in wars, and even practice new attacks or styles in normal non-war raids. You only get 2 war attacks every 2 days if you war back to back to back. So if there's nothing left in your own ranking level that hasn't been 3-starred, attack anyways. Get the experience. Take some of those new attacks or styles into normal non-war raids and just practice them against bases that seem like they would be good practice. I know it's expensive, that is true, but good experience, great experience, it'll get your skill level up. Also, be sure to watch all your replays. Watch them. I watch them sometimes many times just to be able to understand. And also watch the replays of others to see what did work and what didn't work and why exactly it did or didn't work. And don't be afraid to ask other experienced players too. Generally, they're going to try and help you. If you're in the same clan, they want you to do as well as you can. So attacking skill is one thing, and that's hard to quantify. But the other thing I mentioned earlier was the ratio of your offensive capability to your defensive ranking. What do I mean by this? I mean, if you have an awesome defense with maxed out defensive structures, but only lower level troops, you won't be able to attack people anywhere near your own level. I mean, just look at, would you be able to attack yourself? I see over and over that people are having trouble trying to get stars anywhere near their level, and you need to look at that. If you're just getting 1 stars, you're not able to attack anywhere near your level unless you're having to go way down to get the 3-star. For example, let's take an example. Let's say you were like a Town Hall 8 with maxed out defenses, but your dragons were only level 1 or 2, or your hogs were below level 4. Then you are going to have more difficulty attacking someone at your own level. Over and over, I see people jump up a Town Hall level, and then the first thing they do is start getting new buildings or leveling up their defenses, which just increases their war ranking, but without the ability to attack any higher. So let's take that example we had before, the Town Hall 8 with maxed out defenses. Let's say he or she goes to Town Hall 9 and then immediately picks up some new expos and air defense and starts leveling them up. In the clan's ranking, he or she is going to jump up, let's say 5 or so spots in their ranking, but without any additional spells, camps, or upgraded troops. So he or she is now effectively has to look those 5 or so spots lower on the other team to be able to do the exact same attack as he or she did before. The only difference now is that the other team's overall ranking, which the algorithm does based on defense only, is now slightly harder. So instead, if he or she had focused on upgrading troops, spells, camps, walls, etc. to get exclusion of the defensive structures at the beginning, then the defensive ranking wouldn't change much. But the ability to attack would actually become inversed, and he or she could start attacking at a higher level than before. And this should really just make sense, but people often overlook it. For example, let's take it to an extreme. If a Town Hall 7 goes to Town Hall 8 and then immediately works on camps, upgrading troops, etc., but does absolutely no upgrading of any defenses, his or her troops can upgrade to the exact same level as the absolute highest ranked Town Hall 8 on their team without moving much at all. It might move a little bit if you're upgrading heroes and so forth, but what would that mean? That would mean that if he or she was the lowest ranked Town Hall 8 at, let's say, ranking number 25, he or she could attack just as effectively as the highest ranked Town Hall 8 on his team. Let's say it was 15. He could effectively be able to attack up several ranks without a problem, provided that the skill level was there, of course. So, what does this mean? Fight the urge to level up those defenses too quickly, especially if you're already having difficulty attacking near your own level and getting stars. Too many people think that just by leveling up their town hall that they'll somehow magically be better, when it really has much more to do with troops and skills. Keep leveling up those troops and keep practicing, and you'll quickly increase your natural attacking level. Hey guys, I hope this was helpful. Just a few thoughts. Let me know if you have questions in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe and keep clashing.